now at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you have plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
Well, good morning and Happy New Year. We made it to 2024, and to tell you what, it is a colder start to start off this brand new year, but it is a pretty look at our brand new year. We've been tracking the sunrise here on the Sky 9 camera network with Dr. Steve Caparata, and to tell you, the clouds are wispy, even the sunlight, it's kind of smattered in some kind of pattern there. I don't know if there's a name for this phenomenon, but it sure is beautiful, Steve. Look at this. You've given us a gift to start off 2024.
Yeah, it is a pretty shot. Now, when you step outside this morning, may not feel as pretty, a little bit cold, but no doubt about it, Liz. Nice start to the second day of 2024. Here's a look at low temperatures so far this morning. Some spots east and northeast of Baton Rouge with a light freeze. Hammond 31 for a low. Bogalusa and Macomb 30. Here in Baton Rouge, stayed slightly above freezing with a low temperature of 34. That's where we are right now. New Roads now down to freezing at 32. And then we've got upper 30s as you go south of the capital city. There's that live view once again. The sun beginning to make an appearance behind some of the downtown buildings. Our Sky 9 view brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. After a cold start this morning, it'll get a bit more comfortable, cool, but not bad at all. Mid-50s at noon, 61 for a high, which actually isn't far off the normal for the date. But the main headline here, we're giving you a first alert to a rainy pattern that's taken shape over the next 7 days. That'll begin as soon as late tonight. Now, a 20% rain chance, that's after dark tonight, closer to midnight, but by tomorrow morning, widespread rainfall. That's round one. Round two will be Friday and the Saturday morning, and then a third round expected early next week. Let's walk you through today and tonight. What we'll see during the day today, a few high clouds, that's about it. So that's noon. Into the afternoon, sunshine and dry, even into this evening. 7 o'clock, still dry. But as we get closer to midnight, you'll start to see a few showers moving ashore. And then overnight, widespread rains overspreading the area. So the commute on Wednesday morning could be a bit of a mess. Rains begin to exit by or before lunchtime on Wednesday, leaving us with a drier afternoon. But more rain to come, as I talked about. How much? Well, the 7-day outlook from the Weather Prediction Center suggesting 3 to 5 inches of rain on average, locally higher possible. Anybody that ended up on the higher end of that range, you're talking about a month's worth of rain in about a week's time. So certainly a good bit of rain on the way. On top of that, the Storm Prediction Center already highlighting a severe weather threat. Now, unfortunately, I've got to update this graph. It's kind of drawn another polygon on top. But if you can make out the yellow, much of the northern Gulf Coast already being spotlighted for a severe weather threat next Monday into Tuesday morning. So the rain events overnight tonight and again Friday and Saturday, not so much worried about severe weather, but early next week could include a severe weather threat. So there you see an active pattern. The other thing to note, tomorrow is just going to stay chilly, a high of 53. Now, as we get into the weekend, while we do have rain on the way Friday and early Saturday, I think by the time we wake up Saturday, rains largely exit. So plans you have outdoors this weekend should be okay during the daylight hours. Saturday and Sunday, for the most part, dry. And then we'll keep an eye on it early next week with rain and maybe potentially some severe weather in the mix. Time right now, 7:06, filling in for Johnny all week with the check on traffic. Here's Jerry.
Dr. Steve, thank you so much. You are looking live near the downtown area. This is at Y-10 at Washington, moving towards your screen eastbound, away from your screen inbound, and actually a little bit more quiet than normal, so not everybody going back to work just yet. I-10 at Nicholson, your vantage point here, coming towards your screen, coming inbound over the bridge. That's looking good. No issues across the Atchafalaya Basin, but on the other side over in Lafayette, Ambassador Caffrey Parkway, a crash about 30 minutes ago over at Bernard Road. We'll keep an eye on that. Nothing on the major highways or interstates. LA1 going up northbound and southbound near I-10. Not that bad to say what time it is in the morning. And then all the way out to downtown New Orleans, backtracking to Kenner near the big airport. No issues. So if you got an early morning flight out there, you are looking pretty good. Couple drive times around the Horn. I-10 east from the LA 415 to the 1012. Less than 10 minutes. I-12 east from the 1012 to Jubin. Right at about 10 minutes. And I-10 east from the 1012 to Nicholson. That'll run you about 15 minutes as well. And by the way, because the weather is cooperating, Plaquemine Sunshine Ferry, Boat 1, Boat 2, both in normal status with normal times as well. Liz, go. We're going to send it back over to you.
All right, Jared, thanks for a look at our traffic on Tuesday morning. We've also got a look at your morning headlines here, including this. We sent this alert to your phone just about a couple hours ago. We're still following the latest developments where Baton Rouge police tell us, well, a woman was found shot to death earlier there on Atkinson Street near Main Street. To kind of place you, that's not far from Government, just move a couple streets up and there north. We're told Baton Rouge Police and the EBR Coroner's Office were called out to that scene. Again, this happened somewhat around 2:45 this morning. Now, when our live crew got to the scene right around 5 o'clock today, well, 5 this morning, we're told that they saw a large amount of police units surrounding that kind of street corner there. Aside from that, they tell us all they know right now is that a woman was found shot to death. We don't have a motive or any suspects or what led up to this, but if you can help kind of fill in the missing blanks here, they're asking you to call in those tips to Crime Stoppers. That number, of course, is 344-STOP. Now, that is just the most recent shooting that Baton Rouge police are investigating. New Year's Day was busy and hectic and chaotic for officers dispatched to a number of different scenes. So let's start with this headline. Multiple people injured, one dead by gunfire on New Year's Day. Let's start you out where we're told as many as 5 people were shot within a few blocks of each other in a drive-by shooting. So let's start here on Prescott Road and Evangeline Street. We're told 3 people were shot on Evangeline Street. This happened Monday afternoon. So again, a holiday, New Year's Day. One of those victims are told is a teenager, and we're told that teenager eventually died there. Another teenager and adult were shot not far from there, Victory Drive near Linden Street. Now, we're told that those 2 people are still kind of dealing with their injuries at the hospital. Aside from that, not much is known here. 5 people shot New Year's Day. There's a lot going on at 2 different crime scenes here. Again, if you have any tips that can help them figure this one out, it is a call to Crime Stoppers. We also want to take you to Point Capee Parish, where the sheriff's office there is investigating a 19-year-old shot and killed on New Year's Eve. So think the night before, Sunday night, where deputies were called out just before midnight, 11:45 p.m. on Sunday to a local emergency department. We're told that around that time, just before then, is when a teenager showed up to that ER with a gunshot wound. Well, that teenager eventually died in the hospital due to their injuries. Now, little is known in this investigation, too. All the Point Capee Parish Sheriff's Office tells us is that they're investigating this. Obviously, because it is a juvenile right now, or we're told that the identity of that teenager is still pending right now, and we're waiting to find out any more details from this investigation out of Point Capee Parish. We'll let you know when we find out more here. Another crime alert for you. This one's a little bit gruesome. Just want to warn you, this one coming out of Mississippi, where we're told that a man is wanted for capital murder. We need you to take a good look here because the Mississippi State Highway Patrol, well, they believe that he could be in Louisiana. They're actually working now with Louisiana State Police to hopefully track down this man. This is a good look here at Sammy Patrick. He's wanted for allegedly murdering the elderly woman in the Jackson area. That happened around Saturday afternoon, again, in Jackson, but authorities believe that he could be in the Louisiana area, and he's driving an old Ford truck too that we have here. This is a good photo of it. We're told that he's driving around with a disabled tag. Here's the key thing to look out for. There's a specific number they're asking, DBW 5119. So again, if that looks familiar to you, or if this man looks familiar to you, please give him a call, because in St. Francisville, that's where he may have been seen around. We're also getting some new breaking news. Another shooting that Baton Rouge police investigating. This one happening Monday, 7 o'clock this evening. We've just been confirmed with Baton Rouge police that this happened on Sherwood Street, 4700 block of Sherwood Street. We're told that a juvenile was shot at a home. Aside from that, we don't know whether there's a suspect. We just know that this is an ongoing investigation. Again, Baton Rouge police now investigating another shooting from Monday night, New Year's Day, around 7:10 Monday night. If you know anything about that, look, Sherwood has a lot of people driving to and from it. Please contact authorities and let them know about that too. Thank you. We also want to let you know about this. Now that it is January 2nd, if you have a Christmas tree that you're thinking, okay, I need to dump this, I need to get rid of it, keep in mind, if you live in the Baton Rouge area, Breck is accepting live Christmas trees at 6 of its Breck parks. Keep in mind, you have to remove all of the tinsel, the decorations, the ornaments, and the tree stand, and you can drop it off at a designated drop-off location at one of those 6 parks. We've got that story for you, but for our friends who maybe live in the Hammond or Ponchatoula area, Southeastern Louisiana University, they are accepting trees at 3 different sites in Hammond and in Ponchatoula. They're not accepting flocked trees either, and they are asking that you remove everything from those trees before you drop them off. Keep in mind, SLU's program, that kicks off this Thursday, and they're going to accept trees up until Valentine's Day, February 14th, and they're going to use this to kind of restore the state's wetlands, where BREC is going to use your old trees to kind of include some projects here for BREC in the capital region. So a couple of cool ways to repurpose your Christmas tree. Hey, Callie was live this morning at a number of places, but she was really live to talk about this, the number of job opportunities coming to the capital area in 2024. She spoke with BRAC, who says that there are a number of opportunities coming in different sectors that you may not have thought about, right? So oil and gas, you know that the jobs are here. Well, more jobs are going to be added in that sector, but also in cybersecurity. In fact, the state is anticipating about 500 additional jobs, cybersecurity jobs, to be added in the capital region this year. They're also working to recruit talent to stay in the Baton Rouge area, but to also recruit talent from all over the country. They just want to know that they want people to know that Baton Rouge is on the map, and this is a good place to call home. They're launching a $1 million campaign to try to recruit the best talent from across the country in various industries and to bring them here to make this place home for them. So if you'd like more details on economic growth in the capital region, Callie's got those details for you in her story. Some things we're keeping an eye on today. It is Inauguration Day for elected officials in Ascension Parish. They're hosting an inauguration ceremony at the Lamar Dixon Rev Center at 10 o'clock this morning. The public is invited to attend. And we can't leave you without giving you a reason to smile. Take a look at these babies. A lot of New Year's Day babies born at local hospitals around the capital region. Baton Rouge General welcomed the first and boy here. These sweet babes. We're told Avena and Manolo were born there at Baton Rouge General. Guys, when I tell you, we love reasons to smile. Families welcoming in new babies at the start of the year. I mean, that's certainly exciting. You can't forget that birthday.
What a way to start out. We're both dads, right? And man, you talk about just changing your life forever when you welcome those kids in.
It really is a life-changing experience, and congratulations to them on the first of the new year. That's really good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we love to see it. We love to see it. Well, folks, thanks for joining us here on 9 News Now. Come back and join us. We've got another traffic update and weather update for you on WAFB in about 10 minutes. Happy Tuesday.
Celebrate this holiday season with the gift of a new Honda during Happy Honda Days at Team Honda. And now you can make no payments for 90 days on our biggest selection of Hondas this year, making this the happiest time of the year. Come save now at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.